Hey guys, it's Crow. Dice. Yes, 20 side dice. Anyways, it's Crow, and I'm bringing you my next deck profile, which is Trainer Lockdown. And like I've been telling my viewers, today I brought you cake. Although you can't even see it. Maybe over here. Yeah, around there you can see kind of cake. Yeah, whatever. Well, cake's over there. Anyways. So let's begin. So you have 3 Claw Fossils. Then you have 2 Anraf. Then you have 2 Armaldos. Now your Armaldos is basically your supporter lockdown, so once he comes into the active zone, you're pretty much screwed because you can't use supporters and your opponent can't either, but that's good. Nobody can use supporters. So you lock it. That's for Anraf is good because of fast evolution. You get to search your deck more for faster evolution cards, so that's amazing. Anyways, your next ones are 3 Oddish, 2 Glooms. I keep forgetting to take this one out. Vileplume EX and your Bellossom. Your Bellossom heals your field, so that's amazing. And your Vileplume EX is your trainer lockdown. So if you are fighting this deck and you have a fossil Pokemon and you're going to play Claw Fossil from your hand, you can't because this prevents you. So remember that Claw Fossil counts only as a basic Pokemon when it's on the field. So when it's in your hand, cannot, because it's a trainer card. So I'm letting you guys know that. Anyways, next is one of my favorites is Houndoom. I mean, you run 3 Houndours, and then you run 2 Houndooms, which this is one of my favorite Pokemon from the 2nd generation. And he's again another trainer lockdown card. He's basically the one you bring out, and if your opponent has more basic Pokemon than you, he basically locks your opponent from trainers, just trainers. So supporters can still be used. The only one that locks supporters in this deck is Armaldo. And your next is your 3 Skitties and your 2 Delcattys. This is the same Delcatty like the last ones you've seen in my videos. The only difference is a different picture. This was a release in EX powers. I was like, oh, okay, fine, I might as well just get it for the shits and giggles. So yes, these are your team of Pokemon. Next equals your supporters. Yes, you still run supporters in this deck, even though you can let it lock down. 2 Copycats. Mr. Briny's Compassion, because obviously that's a great card. Fisherman, Wally's Training, Professor Elm, and you run 2 Lady Outdoorings. The reason you run 2 Lady Outdoorings is because this deck benefits more from the fact that you have more 3 basic energy cards in this deck. Now for Pokemon tools, Goldberry, just for healing, just for annoying your opponent. And now for trainers, Professor Elm, Shuffle, Energy Recycle, Rare Candy, Staple, Pokenav. I don't know, I'm getting sick and tired of Pokenav, but it's actually pretty good. You need to run at least 3 or 4 switches in this deck because of the fact that you need to retreat, and you might want to retreat Armaldo, then bring it back in, or just like retreat one of your EX or whatever, and then heal, and then just like retreat. Anyways, next is you're running your energies, which is Recycle Energy, awesome card, Multi Energy, and Scramble Energy. This is the only special energies you run in this deck. And then you run 6 Fire Energies because you need the Fire Energies because Houndoom pops Fire Energy, so yeah, you're gonna need them. 6 Fighting Energies, and you're gonna also need them because Armando needs a lot of Fighting Energies, and 5 Grass Energies because you don't really need Grass Energies. That's the most you need. The other 3 are basically just in case, you know, I don't have. But yeah, that's the energies. Anyways, next is for if like again, you can run Ferret instead of the Delcatty. Since this is a trainer lockdown deck, the only way you're going to be able to draw is from Delcatty, or you can choose to pop cards from your hand into your deck and then select any 3 you want, and that will actually help you grab your cards much faster than, you know, having your luck with drawing. Because this deck, like I said, once it locks, and there's no way of getting out of it unless you retreat or you kill. And here's an alternative: instead of running the Vileplume and the Bellossom, you can go with the old school Team Rocket Vileplume and take these 2 out. You're gonna have to run 2 Dark Glooms after this, and run 2 dark Vileplumes. Basically, it's the same effect as Vileplume. It locks the game from trainers. No trainers can be used. It doesn't count for supporters because supporters is different than trainers. This one stops trainers, but this one stops you know. So I have to like, old school card doesn't really specify on the sporters and stuff like that, but it stops, it locks, again, it locks for trainers, so that's good. So it's up to you whether you want to go with this one. I say no because of the fact that its HP is 60, and that's horrible. Horrible, man. I can't stand low HP. Anyways, yes, that was my deck profile for this trainer lockdown. So here's my shiny Rayquaza, and yeah, Hunter used me luck like always. Anyways, until next time, guys.